presentation was paid for by CGTN. The opinions, views, and claims expressed are those of CGTN and may not necessarily reflect those of CNBC.
Economy, innovation, culture, exploration. Discover the vibrant pulse of China's economy and dive into the rich tapestry of its culture. Embark on a journey of exploration with Meet China. Here, your journey begins.
Hi everyone, this is Meet China. I'm Lily Lu. Today's program is a treat for gamers and tech lovers because we will discover how China's digital landscape is leveling up. Today's adventures include AI robots. They can be a roommate, a travel planner, and a lot more. A journalist battles age and reflexes to go professional in esports. Then we meet an esports superstar, the trophies, tantrums, and truth behind hype. And finally, money moves. How gaming clubs are outperforming traditional sports. Let's get started. From fuels to flight bookings, AI isn't science fiction. Watch as robots tend crafts, algorithms plan vacations like a local, and a lot more. Our reporters reveal how China's AI revolution is already rewriting your daily routine. No cape or code required.
Sorry.
This is a humanoid robot training center. The robots here are being trained to learn, adapt, and evolve, ultimately aiming to become helpful assistants or companions. It would be such a mess if I were one of their human coaches.
Now the robot is following me every move. And this is what you call learning. Clearly, I'm not a very good teacher.
What these robots have to learn are the things we are often too lazy to do ourselves. For example, in factories, automated machines, which you can consider non-human robots, have already taken on a lot of the work that used to be done by human workers.
Those machines are for high-precision tasks, which are very rigid and require extensive programming. They cannot quickly adapt to changing environments.
Well, think about how many random variables are contained within making your everyday breakfast, cleaning up your kitchen, and even sorting things out. Here are where the humanoid robots come into the picture. They need to repeat a single task about 1,000 times to master each possible scenario, and there are countless scenarios to learn.
If you come here often, you'll notice that the scenarios change almost every week.
I had another question. Why do these robots have to be designed so similarly to a person? I mean, one head, 2 arms, and a bit shorter than the average adult.
Our entire society is designed based on human ergonomics. A humanoid robot can make full use of the tools and infrastructure already created for humans, which makes it extremely convenient.
Having the ability to conduct working skills is not enough for robots to be intelligent. They need to perceive and understand the world and us. A 40-minute drive away from the training center, a company specializing in developing multimodal large language models is using that to help robots process images, videos, and text.
The behavioral logic of a robot is essentially divided into 2 parts. The first part requires a highly generalized multimodal model, which is responsible for understanding overall intentions, including tasks, and planning and breaking them down. This is crucial. The second part, often referred to as the cerebellum, translates those plans into actual movements. In the long run, we believe the real game changer will be integrating multimodal models with embodied intelligence and applying them in real industries. Right now, most applications are still more on the entertainment side, but I believe the day when this truly takes off may come soon.
But beyond robotics, how else is AI reshaping our daily lives?
Before you travel, do this too. Scrolling through endless guides, checking out recommendations, and feeling completely overwhelmed by all the options. Well, today let's switch things up. I heard that Songhua District in Guangzhou just launched this new AI travel app powered by DeepSeek's advanced AI. So how smart is it really? Can it help a Northerner like me plan this perfect trip to the southern city? Alright, our route is all set. Let's hit the road. Guys, we're here!
When traveling, it's easy to feel lost about places, history, or curious about its hidden gems. Now, this AI app serves as a 24/7 travel assistant, ready to help anytime.
So what's special about this place? How long has Songhua's hot spring history been? What are some fun things to do here?
In addition, based on your DeepSeek activity, the AI suggests travel picks you're guaranteed to enjoy, from perfect hotels to must-try local treats.
Oh my god, how do you know I like seafood?
As I benefit from this AI-enhanced travel application, I'm equally interested in its development background and roadmap for future functionalities.
Our app takes the best of DeepSeek's AI and combines it with our own local tourism data hub. And that gives us 3 big advantages you won't get from regular AI tools. First, we fed our system everything about the local area, so it doesn't just give you textbook answers, it gives real local insights. Second, it learns what you like, your age, your interests, and recommends personalized travel ideas. And third, this is where it gets smart. It adjusts in real time. If there's traffic building up somewhere, or a spot's getting crowded, or even if the weather changes, it'll tweak your route on the fly to keep your trip smooth. So it's not just an AI, it's like having a local expert and a travel planner in your pocket.
So has this AI assistant solved my Northerner in the South travel dilemma? Absolutely. It went beyond just planning my trip. It understood Songhua soul while perfectly matching my travel style. No more guidebook overwhelm, just authentic experiences tailored for me. Is this how we'll all travel in the future? Well, I'm not so sure honestly, but one thing is certain. The age of smart, meaningful travel is here.
And from travel to tailing, how's AI changing agriculture?
What is your perception of being a farmer? Today, follow me to experience what it is like to be a farmer in the era of AI.
Think veggies only grow in dirt? Think again. These lettuces have moved into their high-tech, high-rise, and AI-powered vertical farm.
Harvesting happens layer by layer here. While one level is being picked, another is being planted, creating a seamless cycle. With 19 tiers, each has its own serial number. Even the nutrient delivery is fully automated and industrialized. Sensors track the solution's 16 essential ions, monitoring nutrient solution concentration levels.
The nutrition for the plants is stacked here.
The remote control system collects all plant growth data in real time and displays it on the central dashboard for monitoring. Modern farming has evolved far beyond manual labor. Today, it is a high-tech operation. While production processes are going digital, the entire agricultural sector is embracing informational and intelligent transitions.
It also requires a lot of brain power, both human and artificial.
Xiong Xiaonong now offers services from agricultural Q&A, services, and planting decisions to production management and market analysis, forming a full digital service loop. Unlike general AI models, we've tailored this system to Xiong An's key crops, like sweet potatoes, wheat, and tomatoes.
Which groups will benefit most from this agricultural AI assistant?
I think this AI system is ideally suited for family farming cooperatives and small to medium-scale farmers with production capabilities. While large commercial farms already operate with their own industrialized systems, smaller producers often rely primarily on personal experience and traditional knowledge.
The integration of AI marks the beginning of smart agriculture's transformative era.
Take wheat diseases. Before, technicians had to painstakingly examine every inch of each plant, from bottom to the top. Now, AI glasses with HD cameras zoom in, snap photos, transmit and match them against thousands of images in our database, making disease identification immediately clear.
Imagine the efficiency when AI delivers plant by plant, water fertilizer precision. This is the agricultural revolution we need. May it take roots fast, may it grow strong and bear fruits soon.
Economy, innovation, culture, exploration. Discover the vibrant pulse of China's economy and dive into the rich tapestry of its culture. Embark on a journey of exploration with Meet China. Here, your journey begins.
This presentation was paid for by CGTN. The opinions, views, and claims expressed are those of CGTN and may not necessarily reflect those of CNBC.
Imagine getting rich and famous by playing video games. For youngsters around the world, it's the ultimate dream job. A reporter decided to trade his keyboard for a professional gamer's rig at age 35. He went to Edward Gaming, one of the top esports clubs in the world, to find out the uncensored grind behind the glitz.
I'm taking one of the strangest tests of my life. It's a test to see if you have what it takes to become a professional gamer. Imagine getting rich and famous by playing video games. For youngsters around the world, and well, for me,
that's the ultimate dream job. That's why today I'm at the headquarters of one of the top esports clubs in the world, EDG.
Edward Gaming. This Chinese powerhouse has racked up world titles across multiple games.
Which makes me curious, how good do I need to be to join a club like this? That's what I'm here today to find out.
This is Zhang Xindong. He's the guy who manages the trainee program for EDG's mobile division, including Honor of Kings, a wildly popular game with around 100 million daily active users.
Who usually signs up for EDG?
Top 50 on the national server. Our club even looks for top 10.
Top 10 out of 100 million.
Correct.
Wow.
Anyone 35 years old applying.
Maybe starting today.
So yeah, my odds not looking great. After completely bombing the aiming test you saw earlier,
Let's do that again.
I moved on to a reflex test.
Okay, click the canvas below to stop the moving ball. Try to get both of them to stop inside the white circle. Okay, easy enough. It's getting faster.
You're doing great already. You've raised the bar for 35-year-olds in China.
35岁的门槛。
At this point, I'm not sure if Mr. Zhang is being supportive or just enjoying the spectacle.
Let's just move on to the interview. 入选的孩子们还要经历什么阶段？
What's next after they're selected?
还要经过我们的青训培养，然后其中优秀的人才被我们
They go through our Yo training. Top ones enter the draft and may go pro. There are around 30 clubs in China with 10 trainees each per year, 300 total. Only 5 to 10 make it to the pro stage.
只有5到10人左右。
That's a brutal cut. So even if you make it into a youth training program like Xiaoyu here did, your journey's just beginning.
Hello.
When did you first get into sports and feel you had the talent?
When the national leaderboard came out, I was already ranked 1 with the hero.
Alright folks, a match between a pro and me.
Straight to the fight, okay?
These kids are already insanely good before they even join a club. So what exactly is the role of an esports organization in their development?
Genius-level players are rare and can be replicated. It is more about discovery and selection.
出来！哈，我不打你。培养上来讲的话，我觉得更多的是
Training is about building professionalism mindset, tactics, communication, and teamwork.
Victory!
好，结束。
Putting the awkward moments aside, my biggest takeaway is this. Going pro is hard, and it's not just about talent or competition. A bigger hurdle often is, in fact, pushbacks from family members.
They think, kids, right? A bit immature, a bit impulsive, suddenly diving into a sports, an industry that's still not fully developed.
Funny thing, Xiaoyu brought up this topic first. It's just that predictable for East Asian gamers. But is this just a generational divide? Some argue it's deeper, rooted in how society views esports' legitimacy, commercial value, and status compared to traditional sports. Changing minds won't happen overnight. It requires consistent competitive success on the international stage, the steady expansion of esports events nationwide, and the sustainable development of professional organizations. For everyone in this industry, it's an uphill battle.
This presentation was paid for by CGTN. The opinions, views, and claims expressed are those of CGTN and may not necessarily reflect those of CNBC.
Meet Kang Kang, Valorant's MVP and one of the most electrifying and controversial figures in esports today. Behind his meteoric rise lies a climb that's packed with glory, backlash, and the weight of fame. Now, this is the raw story of esports' brightest lightning rod and why winning trophies might be the easiest part.
August 2024, Seoul, South Korea. Something few people saw coming. It was the championship finals of Valorant, a first-person shooter, or FPS, a genre long ruled by Europe and North America. But then came the underdog, a Chinese club named EDG.
And it's insane to see this. No one had this on their minds coming into this year, let alone this tournament.
And the MVP, a young man with a flamboyant personality, Zheng Yongkang, better known as Kang Kang.
Kang Kang once more breaks another record.
Present and future of Valorant. You just don't get players like this.
Valorant launched in 2020 and quickly became an esports sensation. EDG built a team that year and started to gain experience through overseas regional matches. And Kang Kang quickly gained confidence. We managed to track Kang Kang down at a match in Beijing.
What do you think top players have in common?
Of course, Kang Kang's going for it.
They go after opportunities. It's that mix of hard work and seizing the moment. That's what sets them apart.
He rose from a little-known player to making some of the most iconic plays in Valorant history, like this one.
A flash ready, dodges!
For anyone who missed what just happened, Valorant's publisher turned it into an anime.
I played this game to stand on the world stage and show everyone that I'm not lesser than them, not anyone. In fact, I'm even better.
How hard do you train?
My hands are. I use muscle tape in matches. I get up in the afternoon and train until 4 to 5 a.m.
That's part of being a pro, right?
I'm the kind of person who goes all in. There are many skilled players. The hard part is being that one in a million.
The EDG team's efforts culminated in a World Championship win in Seoul 2024.
This has been the event for China thus far. EDG will not be denied a chance for greatness.
To win a championship, you might burn through the very best part of yourself in that one shot.
Many people think China's FPS aren't strong on the world stage. Do you think that will change?
I think it will get better. Just looking at Valorant, what people need most is confidence. They need to believe that many Chinese players can shine on the global stage.
In a classic hero's tale, this would be the ending, the triumphant high point, but not this time. Our interview with Kang Kang was scheduled after this match in Beijing, 10 months after their championship win in Seoul. We headed backstage to set up for the interview. Even from there, we could tell it was a nail-biter of a match. In the end, the result was an upset, and not in EDG's favor. Esports can be different from traditional sports in many ways, but one thing stays the same. Every player has to learn how to handle winning and losing.
How do you view winning and losing?
Losing teaches you to value winning and how to win. For me, I used to fear nothing, but now I do. I fear what people say. I fear losing. But once you face it, you find yourself. Losing and criticism aren't so scary after all.
These are mountaintop problems.
Maybe I'm still climbing. I've not peaked yet.
And that right there is what makes an athlete, and what makes esports the global phenomenon it is today.
This presentation was paid for by CGTN. The opinions, views, and claims expressed are those of CGTN and may not necessarily reflect those of CNBC.
Esports is serious business. Top clubs like EDG are cashing in on merchandise empires, billion-dollar leagues, and sponsorships that dwarf traditional sports. If you want to crack open the playbook of China's gaming gold rush, this is the story to read.
Check out the crowd pouring into this arena in Beijing for an esports match. No doubt about it, esports is booming in China. Earlier, we caught up with the organizer.
There are matches almost every day, over 200 days a year.
Yep, you heard that right. Matches almost every day. Because unlike traditional sports, esports can be played completely online. But of course, the real thrill comes from offline events like this one, held in arenas across China in recent years.
More global events are held in China, boosting exposure. In recent years, China's cultural and tourism sectors have grown rapidly. We now highlight local culture at each international event.
For many Chinese cities, hosting esports tournaments is a smart way to boost tourism and win over younger people. Everyone wants a slice of the action. Esports tournaments have also supported a whole ecosystem of esports clubs. Ever wondered how these clubs actually make money? So did we. So we headed to one of the top teams in the world, EDG. Well, according to them, esports isn't all that different from traditional sports. You've got prize money, brand deals, sponsorships, but the truth is, those alone aren't quite enough. Experts say the industry is still relatively small. And yeah, the global economy isn't exactly helping.
The revenue still is not ideal.
But after digging a little deeper, I discovered two other ways esports clubs are making money.
Thank all of you guys, love you guys!
That's kind of your thing. That's why many people like you.
Star players like Kang Kang have serious fan power. And in this game, attention equals revenue. Which brings us to the third way clubs can cash in, teaming up with the game itself. Take Valorant, for example. Every now and then, they drop special edition weapon skins, like these EDG-themed ones. When fans buy them to show support for their favorite team or player, part of the profit goes straight to the club and the players.
This is one of the better models we've seen so far. It connects esports fans and players.
Revenue from in-game items is growing fast, way more than prize money.
Now, the fourth source of income.
Do you stream regularly?
Yes.
So it's normal for players to stream.
Yes, and clubs included as part of their plan.
Live streaming is the heart of the esports scene, making up a big chunk of the industry's revenue as fans send virtual gifts to their favorite players.
Are there streaming requirements?
Yes, about 40 hours a month.
Is that a revenue source too?
Yes, for both us and the club.
So yeah, between prize money, brand deals, in-game collabs, and live streams, esports in China is leveling up fast and getting smarter about how it makes money.
China's esports industry may not have started early, but with the world's biggest market, it's grown fast both in user base and commercial value.
And with millions of fans turning in, it's game on for the future of this industry.
From AI sidekicks to esports empires, China's tech wings are truly game-changing. Stay plugged in for Meet China. I'm Lily Lu, and I'll see you next week.
Discover the potential. Witness the opportunities. Experience dazzling exhibitions and captivating events. Explore groundbreaking innovations and future-shaping industries. Stand at the crossroads where the cities of tomorrow meet timeless traditions. Meet China, where every story is a new discovery.
This presentation was paid for by CGTN. The opinions, views, and claims expressed are those of CGTN and may not necessarily reflect those of CNBC.